Hi, Zach. In this video, show you how to build targeted prospect lists with business emails and additional contact information, depending on if you select it, using Wiza.co and LinkedIn Sales Navigator. So I'll talk about why we use the combination of both of these tools as part of our list building strategy. So you'll see I'm on Wiza.co's website, and their value proposition is very clear. Create prospect lists directly from LinkedIn. And if you're in the B2B industry, you know that LinkedIn can be a powerful platform in terms of how to target with a high level of granularity a specific audience, and then the ability to use Wiza to scrape that list and build a database from it. So I'm going to toggle over to LinkedIn here, and I'm going to head over to Sales Navigator. And now Sales Navigator is a premium feature inside of LinkedIn. I think at the time, it's gone from $89 to $95 a month, but it tends over the year to pay for itself very, very quickly. Now, what I'm going to do in Sales Navigator, I'm going to build my lead list. And I have a bunch of different variables that I can plug in. So I'll give you an example here. Let's say that I want everyone in Ohio that is the job title of Chief Executive Officer at a company size of 51 through 200 and 200 through 500 employees. So you'll notice that those parameters are populating over 5,000 results already. Now, maybe I want to get a little bit more granular. So I'm going to say, everyone in manufacturing. And there's a lot of different industries that LinkedIn has pre-built inside of manufacturing. Again, on the right side here, you'll see that list start to grow, change as I plug in certain parameters inside of here. So this is kind of a very basic search, but again, as you look at your buyer personas and you start to figure out who do I want to have a conversation with from a cold outreach standpoint, from an email marketing standpoint, you can plug and play inside of LinkedIn Sales Navigator to get those parameters. Now, here's where Wiza comes in. You'll see I have the Wiza extension installed because I've signed up for Wiza.co. I can click this button. It's going to open up a new tab. It will allow me here to do a couple things. I can build a list with no email. Again, there might be some value from that if I just want to see what's out there. I can build a list that provides name, title, company, their LinkedIn URL, their location. So that's city, state, street address, 21 other firmographic information, and email address. Then if I want to kind of power this up, I can even get mobile number, direct dial, and personal emails. You can decide on the strategy. Now, I typically choose email only. So I'd select this. I'm going to type in my parameters, right? Ohio, just to stay organized. Ohio CEOs, let's say 50 through 500 employees in manufacturing. I can skip duplicates, which means if I've already built a list like this before, it's not going to try to find that same contact information. I can also unselect that. Now, here's something to keep in mind. Wiza will allow you to build up to 2,500 kind of contacts per scrape. So when you plug in certain parameters in LinkedIn Sales Navigator, my recommendation is to never exceed 2,500 in a search. Now, it might not find all 2,500. Here's kind of the goal and the output with Wiza. It's going to find as many business emails as it can, right? And I can show you here, you can actually decide on what email types you want. I don't want generic. I don't want personal. I'd say 99 times out of 100, maybe 100 times out of 100, I just want work emails. I hit next step here. In Wiza, in the background, I can go about my business, go about my day with other information. It'll start to scrape and build that database. And then the output of this on the other end, if I go to lists, is the total addressable list. And what you'll see here is I can get valid, risky, or all. Always download just the valid. You'll get a CSV file that you can download directly to your drive and open this up. And then this gives you the ability to kind of look at the information, and you can edit, change, and update the columns that you want, right? So some of these columns are not applicable. I don't need these first three columns, but I do need email. I don't like full name. I want to segment first name and last name. I want their job title. Maybe I want location. Maybe I want LinkedIn. I certainly want their domain. I want their company name, right? You can kind of decide, but I know the core that I always stick with are company name. I want their website URL. I want their job title. I want their first name and last name, and I want their email address. I can then take this list, I can upload it to my CRM, upload it to my email marketing platform. I can use this list to build custom audiences and matched audiences in some advertising campaigns. Once you have the data, your ability to then use it the right way becomes very, very powerful. So it's a super simple process using Sales Navigator in a platform like Wiza to build targeted databases.